Okay, good morning, Andrei from Norway, and good afternoon for the students here. And today we will discuss about work values in two European countries, which is Romania and Norway. Okay, but before that, I will share my presentation about the comparison between. Wait. Okay, this is about the work values in Americans and Europeans from what I know when I have read many resources from, especially from Dina Erlevin and Mara Alderman, and also the work values in Indonesia. Okay, let's start with motivation to work. Americans and Europeans usually work to earn living, while Indonesian work is obligation for men, optionally for women. So working moms are allowed to work as long as they don't neglect their duties as wives and mothers. And another motivation to work for Americans and Europeans are to get prestige, but Indonesia, the occupation, whatever the occupation, the more money they get earned, the more prestige they get. Okay, what do you think about this motivation to work?
So, I think the Norwegian culture is close to the American one, as I see.
Living, to earn living and to get prestige.
Yeah, to earn living to get prestige. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, now for the work ethics. For Americans and Europeans, maybe work hard in order to become successful. And for Indonesians, success depends on the relationship and social circle. So whether you work harder than before than your other friends, but you cannot be successful if you don't have any relation or any strong social circle. And for the outcomes, the outcome is materialism, wealth, and possessions. In Indonesia, it is focused on position. So the higher your position, the more you can earn money. Okay. What do you think about the work ethic here?
Well, it's again close to the American one, so it doesn't depend on the relation on a social circle. So if you work hard, you can be successful.
So it depends on if you work harder, you can become more and more successful. Okay.
That's right.
Okay, now about the dream jobs. The dream jobs mostly for the young Americans and young Europeans, it is lawyers, company directors, or managers. For Indonesian, the young generation of Indonesian, they want to be doctors, teachers, and then civil servants or government workers. What about the young people in your country, in Romania or Norway?
In my country, to be honest, I think most of them, yeah, tend to be like doctors or nurses or lawyers sometimes. But in Norway, they tend to have their own business, most of them. So self-employed.
So they will prefer to become company directors, maybe, or managers in their own.
Something like that. Yes, many of them. I mean, the native Norwegian people, the foreigners, yes, different jobs.
Different
Yeah.
dream jobs.
Mhm.
Okay. Now about the relationship between employer and employees, and also between employees, among employees. And for the rewards, for Americans, maybe employers who have creativity and intellectual skills can have the opportunities to progress to the higher position. While in Indonesia, opportunities to climb to the higher position depends on their relation with the employers. Okay. What do you think about this?
In Norway, if you are a skilled person, and you do a good job, you can get a better position. So you can get the progress.
Okay. And now about the work time. American people and also Europeans are workaholic. They have little time for leisure time. Okay, but in Indonesia, some are hardworking and some have more leisure time. Okay, and for hours, work time, 5 days of work, around 8 hours each day. Is it true for European?
Here in Norway, it's like average of 37.5 hours. So it's really relaxed here. So it's a work-life balance.
So how many hours for each day in a day? How
In a
many?
day, it's like 7 hours, 8 hours. It depends. Sometimes you can get double shift, but that's not so often. So you can, it's your right. If you want to work more, no problem. If you don't want, they can't force you against your will. So
5 days. 5 days also.
yes.
So you have holidays on weekend, Saturday and Monday. Okay.
It depends.
Oh,
It
it
depends on your work. For example, this weekend I'm free. Next weekend I'll have double shift. So
Mhm.
it depends. I don't have like a normal program. Yeah.
Mhm. But it is
Mm.
still 5 days in a week. 5 days in a week.
Uh, Again, it depends, like average, because this week I have only 3 shifts, so only 3 days working. Next week I'll be working like 6 days, I think. So it's like an average at the end of the month.
Mhm.
You can, if you want, you can get extra hours or extra shifts, so overtime.
Mhm. Okay, I see.
Yes.
Mhm. Okay, and the last is for the leisure time. Americans usually prefer to go home and rest than spending their leisure time by socializing to others. While Indonesian people prefer to spend their leisure time with friends or colleagues in coffee or street vendors because socializing is very important for us. Okay, not only working but also socializing. Okay, which one do you prefer? It is to go home and rest or socializing?
I think for me, for my culture, I tend to be, I find myself in the Indonesian culture, but here
Mhm.
is other way around. So
In Norway.
in Norway, yes, it's really hard to get Norwegian friends. They are just between them, so they socialize, they do that, but not a lot. So yes.
Okay, so you prefer in Norway, you prefer to spend your leisure time at home. That's just
I have no other choice because I don't have any friends
yeah.
here from my same background, and the Norwegian ones, as I said, they are friendly, but not a lot.
Okay, okay.
Not
See.
so talkative, so yeah, it's the Western culture. So
Hmm. Okay. I think that's all for the comparison between Indonesian and Americans, yeah. And also you have confirmed about the European culture, especially in Romania and Norway. Okay. And now we go to the question and answer session. Okay. The students, please get ready to answer answer. So ask a question for Andre. Okay. Okay, now the first question from Aan. Is Aan here? Aan is not here. Okay, where are the students here? Sorry. Zahra? Zahra, are you here? Okay, Zahra, please. Zahra, please. Zahra, unmute yourself and say something.
Zara, please.
Zahra, yeah, Zahra.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, okay. Can you
Hello.
turn on your camera, Zahra?
Wait.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Zahra.
Okay.
Okay, Zahra. Okay, what is your question, Zahra?
Okay. My question is, what do you compare the leadership or management style in Romanian versus Norwegian workplace. What you compare the leadership or management styles in Romanian versus Norwegian workplace?
Yes, I got it. Thanks. Okay. I don't have a lot of experience, to be honest. I have I haven't worked in Romania. I was just in practice. I'm a nurse, by the way. So when I was in the nursing university, but here the communication with the leader, the manager, is way better. Here you can speak up, you can come with new ideas, everything. It's a good communication. But as far as I know, in Romania it's a bit different, probably a bit difficult. So more relaxed here.
Okay. Okay, Zahra,
Yes.
is that your questions?
Enough, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Zahra. Now the
Thank
next
you.
questions. Yeah, the next question from Hikmah. Yeah, Hikmah, can you turn on your camera? Hikmah, camera, please, Hikmah.
Oh, I can.
Oh, yeah. Okay, okay, it's okay, it's okay. Okay, just state your question, ask your questions, Hikmah.
Okay.
How has globalization affected traditional food values in both Romania and Norway?
About globalization affected traditional work.
I think I didn't get it at all, the question.
Hikmah want to know about whether globalization affected traditional work values in Romania or in Norway.
The work values. Okay. I know more about Norway. About Romania, I try to think about that. But in Norway, the values are work-life balance, egalitarianism, equality. So it doesn't matter where you're coming from, your skin color, your background, your religion. Everyone is welcome here and have the same rights. Either you are Norwegian citizen or not, like me, foreigner. Teamwork. So it's a big accent on teamwork, communication, work ethic, and socializing.
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 Okay, how about hierarchy?
Hierarchy?
Hierarchy, yes, hierarchy. Do Norwegian have strong hierarchy for working? For example, between senior and junior, or between the employers and employees, especially for between senior and juniors. Do they have hierarchy like that?
Okay, hierarchy, like different positions, like you mean, like yes, that's right.
Okay, the next question is from Laili. Laili. Okay, Laili is here. Okay, can you turn on your camera, Laili? Ellie?
Yeah.
Okay, what is your question, Ellie? Oh, okay.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
it's okay.
My question is, how flexible is remote working arrangements in Norway? Perhaps when you are traveling and still have work to complete.
How flexible is the remote working? Okay. Can you do
Really,
online working, work from home or something?
really smart question. So, where in terms of it's about living, like holidays, or the question?
In any days, I think.
Yeah.
In any days.
So,
Yeah, Lely. In what
Yes,
day?
ma'am.
Work days or weekend days?
Yeah, in work days.
Okay, on work days. In work hours.
work hours.
Yes, work
Yeah.
hours.
I think I didn't get it at all again. Sorry, the question. If you
Okay.
can just.
Okay, Lely wants to know about how flexible working hours and remote works arrangements in Norway. Okay,
Okay.
like when you have to do WFH, work from home, can you do it WFH there? For example, when you get traveling and you have to do work from home and so on.
Yes, especially after 2020, after the COVID pandemic, that increased this kind of job like work from home.
Yeah,
Many people are still doing it, and yeah, some of them at the same time are traveling, like they are in Spain or Greece, but still working from home. So it's flexible, I can say. It's a flexible job.
So it's flexible enough. Okay, Lely.
It's flexible enough. Yeah, right. Right.
Is it answered your questions, Lely?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, do you still have another questions? Okay, no.
No.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Lely.
Thank you too.
Dwi. Dwi, are you
Yeah,
here?
ma'am.
Okay, Dwi, what is your questions?
Okay, I have a question. What about work-life balance in Norway culture?
Work-life balance. What about the
In Norway,
work-life balance? Yeah.
Work and life balance.
I think balancing between working and having fun. I think holiday. I think yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. So, I think it's a great work-life balance here. You have like, if I'm not wrong, 35 paid days, leave, and also if you are a parent, you have the parental leave up to 49 weeks.
49
in
weeks.
like 2 years, and it's paid. So if you get a baby, you can just spend your time with your family without working, but still getting paid. And it's very flexible also.
Okay. And how long is the leave time for example, for the mom who got a baby until the baby is 2 months, maybe 2 months old or something?
No, more, I think,
No,
up to
more. Oh,
2 years probably.
oh my God, 2 years.
I'm not so sure, actually.
Very long.
Very long. 2 years of living, and they still and the mother is still paid.
Also the father.
Ah, also the father.
Parental.
The father. Okay. But the
So
mother.
because I know someone, they are foreigners and they got a baby, they use the parental leave 2 years and then decided to get another baby to get this benefit. So
Oh my God. Okay.
yes, they encourage you to have a family to get more kids here. So yeah, I think.
So Norway government, the government in Norway encourage the people to get more kids. Okay.
Yes, it seems like, yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Indonesian people don't have to be encouraged. Okay. They are
Okay, got it.
they also have more. We already have more kids.
Yes,
More.
that's great.
Yeah. Okay. And okay, do we should answer the questions or do you still have another question?
Enough, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Dwi. Now, Emma. Yeah, Emma. Is your question,
Hello.
Emma?
Okay. My question, is there a difference in views on professionalism between the two countries, Romania and Norway? For example, in terms of dress code, communication style, or decision making?
What the clothing, outfit ya, the outfit. Terus apa lagi? What else?
Outfits.
Outfits, speaking, communication styles, and decision making. Is there any difference between the two countries?
I can see, I've noticed there's a big difference. As I said, I didn't work in Romania, but I was practicing the hospital, so it depends on your position. If you are a doctor, you have a different kind of clothes and color. If you are a nurse, again, and if you are just there, how can I say, health assistant. I think that's the right word. Healthcare assistant.
Yeah.
Again, different words. And in terms of respect, there's also a big difference. But here in Norway, we are dressed the same. So you have no idea which one is the nurse, the healthcare assistant. So it's equality. And also better teamwork here. There is, especially if you are a new employee at the workplace, in Norway, they are so kind. They try to help you to get to know more and more. In Romania, it's a bit different. You have to be smart to catch up the things so fast. So they don't have enough time to teach you there.
How about the communication style?
Communication style. So again, I'd choose Norway. Better communication. They have patience. They understand, like me, for example, I'm a foreigner, so they use more time probably. I don't, how can I say? I don't understand at all what they are talking, but they try to explain. So
Yeah, okay. So what language do you speak in Norway? Norwegian.
I speak Norwegian now. I have like B2 level, but in the beginning it was a bit different. But they understood that I was new here, so they treat me like equality. So I didn't face any trouble.
Okay. How long have you learned Norwegian? How long have you learned Norwegian before going to Norwegian?
For like 6 months, I think, and then I came here, and my first 2 weeks, I was thinking about leaving this country because I didn't understand anything. So I couldn't say just yes and no. So nothing. But in time, now I can have a proper conversation. As we speak in English, I can speak in Norwegian. So yes,
You speak more languages.
polyglot, yeah.
Polyglot. Okay. Okay, Emma, do you have another questions or is it already answered the questions? Okay, thank you.